explain about trees. So let's get started. So what is tree? Well, trees are something that has wood and has green leaves. So that's so beautiful. Trees are always so beautiful, aren't they? Yeah, they are. But they also give us a lots of things, such as fruits, flowers, and then shadow when there's a lot of sunlight. They also give us shelter when it's raining, right? Yeah, they do. So you see, they are so, so useful and also so helpful for us. So do you know one more thing? Yeah, everyone knows it, that trees give us oxygen. Do you know the life cycle of a tree? Okay, let me tell you. Well, a tree always breathes in carbon dioxide and breathes out oxygen. So, actually, you see, we humans, we breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. So you see, both of us, trees and humans, we both are completely different, especially for inhaling and exhaling. So you see, trees are so useful for us and they help us breathe. So now, let's get back to our topic, that what trees give us. So I already told you what trees give us. So now I will tell you that it's so exciting and also so surprising. You might be wondering, what is it? As you can see, look here and here. There are few plants in my house, but I've got a surprise for you guys. I'll show you later. So, look, these plants are so beautiful, aren't they? Yeah, obviously they are. They have green leaves, you see? But sometimes, do you know what happens? Sometimes the leaves turn brown. So, I and my mother cut down those leaves and wait for the new leaves like these green leaves. So this is a money plant and it's so beautiful. This is also a money plant, but still there are also flowers that bloom here. Isn't it nice? Look at this. This plant is so amazing and also so beautiful and has green leaves. So now I will explain about this plant. This plant is so like bushes, right? Yeah, look, this plant also has, look, so many green leaves. But this plant is more amazing than any other plants in my house. So see, this plant is so amazing. And we can't even see where the tub is, can we? No, we can't, because it's like bushes in here. But anyway, this tree is like bushes. This plant is like bushes. So you see, that's why it looks more beautiful than any other plants. So now, look here. Here's another plant. This plant is much cuter. See? These are green leaves, but with white surroundings. Isn't it nice? Yeah. There's also another type of plant in the same tub with this plant, and it's growing too. Look here. This is that plant. This is a money plant, and so is this one. And this big plant that I have showed you earlier is also a money plant. Let's search for other plants in my house. So guys, let's come on and explore my house and see if there are any more plants. Come on. I already told you earlier that I have a surprise for you. And here it is. First, I told you that there are few plants in my house. But no, there are many, uncountable. I think it's more than 5. So, let's come back here. And look, these plants are so beautiful. And look, this is a snake plant, I think. So you see, this plant is so beautiful and also has dark green and light green shades leaves. So you see, there's also some white in the middle. It's type of greenish white. So now I'll explain about this plant. So look at this plant. This plant is called an arum plant. So this is so nice. It also has green leaves, but this one is lime green. This green is called pale green too, but this is actually very light green. But see here, this plant also has dark green leaves and also a little bit of white. Now I'll explain the last but not the least plant here. Look, this is a flower plant, and you see this thing? It's also a flower. But there also blooms pink flowers in there, in that plant. But do you know where they grow? It's such an interesting and funny place. Come, I'll show you. Right in the middle of the leaves. Isn't that so funny? Yeah, it is. Oh look, there's also some water here, and the color is type of red purple. So now, look at this one. This plant is also so beautiful. And this plant is a money plant. So, let me tell you a joke that money plants, so why don't money grow in money plants? Did you like? So guys, did you like my joke? Yeah, I think so. So once again, this is a money plant, and look, this plant is also so beautiful. Look at the green leaves. These are dark green and these are light green. But there's also a little bit shade of greenish white. So now I will tell you about this one. This one is the same plant as this plant. Because do you know how I understood it's the same plant? Yeah, by the color of the leaves. It's type of red purple. That's why. So now, let me tell you something about this plant. It's a flower plant. And I made this plant. I planted this plant with some seeds. And in my balcony, I have a lots of plants. I'll show you another day in another video. But today, I'm going to show you the indoor plants that I have. So, I took the seeds from a type of fruit. So, basically the fruit grows on the plant outside in the balcony. So you see, that plant is the largest plant and longest plant of this plant. This is just a copy of that plant. But look here, there's also a flower. It's blooming here. See? Isn't it nice? Yeah. So now let's leave these plants and come to this big plant. Look, this plant, I don't know its name, but this plant is also so beautiful. And there's also a little bit reddish in the green. So, this one is also so beautiful. So come on, now let's explain about this plant. This is another arum plant. So you see, this plant is so big. So guys, look here. This plant is another arum plant, and you know one more thing? That this plant is so big. You see? So this plant also has dark green leaves and also light green leaves. There's also a little bit shade of greenish white in this plant too. Now let's leave this plant and come to this one. It's like grass, isn't it? Yeah, it is grass. So one more thing that I want to show you back from this plant. Look here. It's almost dried up. So you see, that's so amazing. And the grass's colors are dark green and light green. So that's so amazing. Now we will talk about this one again. So this one is an evergreen plant. But one more thing that I want to tell you, that is, look, it's still not planted in soil. It's only planted in water. This one is also just like this plant. But this plant's dark green and light green, both are much, much lighter than these plants. So, you see, this plant is also super beautiful. But now, let's go to another plant. So guys, look here. We've got some more plants here. But these are the same plants as those ones. This is a money plant, and I told you already about money plant, and I also made a joke on it. So this is the plant with red leaf. So, I mean not red leaf, it's red purple leaf. So one last thing that I want to show you is two more plants. So look here, another money plant. I already told you. So this money plant also has a shape of greenish white leaves. So come on, the last plant. Look up there, guys. That plant is so beautiful and has green leaves. Guys, do you know one thing about that plant? Yeah, it's artificial. I just showed you to just make you have a little fun. So yeah, that's all for today's video. See you next video. Goodbye, everyone.